Hello guys, it's King Stuart here, bringing you Season 2 action from the AWL Revengers division. So our Week 1 AWL opponents this season were Atlas Shrugged. As you can see, we ended up victorious by a single star. Let's flip over to the stats and take a look. So we ended up going a bit better at Town Hall 9, getting 5 extra scouts, and that translated into an extra 10v10 for us, but they punched back with an 11v11, and we ended up with maybe a last 10 minute 12v12 to seal the victory, though I think we had percentage anyway. But anyway, let's get into the top 5 attacks. So as always, we'll start off at the bottom of the map with the 9v9s. So this season we've got 4 different Town Hall levels, obviously going all the way from 12 down to 9. So we'll be picking the best attack from each Town Hall level, and then throwing in one bonus attack wherever I see another attack I like, basically. So we're starting off with Corgi Queen here on iAtlas. So here you can see the setup of this base you've got dead core in the middle around the queen, which is really nice for loon pathing, and so that means Corgi Queen here has decided to go for the Laro, and so she's just suicided her heroes to try and turn that donut into a U shape. If you notice, she very cleverly chose not to use her queen ability, because she didn't want to pop the hound and then have the queen die. So she just let the queen die to the hound, and then the hound can just sit there and not be able to attack anything. And she's got the skelly spell for the queen to distract the queen, so the queen doesn't kill all the balloons as well. If you notice how nice the pathing is here, as all the balloons go around, she's just got loads of balloons left, basically, and very few defences, so it's a really nicely identified attack. Yeah, so I'll just speed up the cleanup here so we don't have to watch the balloons slowly killing everything. But yeah, so the key to this attack was obviously turning the base into a U shape and just noticing the dead core to allow the really nice moon pathing. Great attack from Corgi. So now we move on to the Town Hall 10s. So this week we had two 6-packs from Chad and Miss P, and the attack I liked the best was Miss P's Queen Walk into Kill Squad into Hog attack on Koenig Blake. So we see here she's starting the Queen Walk from 9 going towards 6, and then with the Wall Wrecker she'll charge up the core of the base and then start the hogs nice and early from 3 around the rest of the base, and she absolutely crushes this. So far so good with the Queen Walk. Just used a rage to get the enemy queen down. Other than that, there's not a huge amount of defences down that side, but enough to get a decent value. And she's started the kill squad in at 6, enough troops at sort of 4 o'clock-ish to set the funnel and have the king and the queen go in. Poison for the CC, of course, and now the Wall Wrecker doing its job and getting deep into the base. A couple of bowlers going in with them under the rage, and she's nice and early with these hogs coming in from 6 o'clock. So with these sort of multi-stage attacks, particularly as she's got very little in the way of clean-up troops here, she's done really well, been quick to get all the different stages going as quickly as possible. In particular, it sort of allows for the cross-tanking, so the hogs are coming in as the defences are still trying to finish cleaning up the kill squad that's gone in. And as you can see, she's still got a heal left and about 20 hogs and only 2 defences, so she absolutely smashed this base, and so in my opinion rightly deserved the the spot in 10v10 this week. So I'll just speed up the cleanup here. I do also want to shout out Chad's amazing 6-pack as well as Miss P's. Unfortunately, I couldn't squeeze in Chad's attack as well. I'm only allowed to recap 5 attacks, unfortunately. But yeah, so now we'll move on to the Town Hall 11s. So the first of our two 11v11s, we have Blanco here attacking Super Freak, their highest Town Hall 11. He's running a Bowwitch style attack, but instead of the maybe slightly more usual golems, he's running with some giants as the sort of initial tank instead. That basically just serves to let the witches spawn enough skeletons that the skeletons can take over the tank by the time the giants have been killed off. But yeah, so he's attacking from the 9 to 12 side, because obviously the pathing for the wall wrecker from that side is really quite good. And I think as we go forward, as people get more used to defending the wall wrecker, the sort of placement of your Town Hall forces a particular side to attack from, with Bowwitch in particular. So I think the bases will get have the potential at least to get much better defensively. So I'm looking forward to that coming true. But so the way the sort of defensive tech that this base has got is this this sort of compartment at 3 o'clock. You see, there's no good way for the majority of the force to get there. So it sort of tries to be separate and basically keep those defences up, so that the sort of last ball might not be quite enough to get through the defences there, but Blanco's got just enough left. He's got plenty of witches still up, and the wizard tower just gets overwhelmed and can't fight through all the skeletons as well as the warden. But yeah, so this is a really nice attack from Blanco. The second, I think this is the second attack in his 6-pack at 11v11. Really nice work from him. Yeah, so we'll just watch the end of this cleanup, and then we'll move on to our second 11v11 for the video. So our second 11v11 this week is Nate on Reginator attacking Johnson Sniffer. So Johnson Sniffer is a bit of a lighter Town Hall 11, not completely maxed as you can see. The wizard towers, the cannons, I think need cannons need a lot of levels. But the base design on this one is what I thought was quite interesting. The sort of offset eagle artillery, particularly with the sort of on the opposite side to the Town Hall, really encourages this entry, and you just get so much value, and the wall wrecker's going the right way. So I just felt like this entry was really good, and they committed quite hard to the entry, so you could get all 4 of those wizard towers as well. And now he's starting his hog portion of the attack nice and early, so he's getting the cross tanking from the kill squad, so the defences are still trying to finish off the kill squad, but hogs are coming in to finish them off while they're distracted. But yeah, so as you can see, he's got only a handful of defences left, and he's still got, just used the queen ability, but still got the king ability and an awful lot of hogs up. And so even with this bomb tower, no heal for the bomb tower, and the skellies attacking the hogs, they've still got plenty left to make it back to the archer tower that got missed on there as they made their way around. So we'll just speed up the cleanup. Yeah, but overall a really nicely identified attack. Sort of kill squad into the hogs was perfect for this base, the way it was set up. Really nice work from Nate. And so now we move on to the main event, a 12v12. So here we have Rusty attacking Zofsof. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that. But yeah, so this he's running a bow witch attack. This is a cleanup. Our other Town Hall 12 attacked this first with a very similar attack and ended up with a just missing the 3 stars with a 98%. But so we have Rusty rerunning the plan with a few tweaks to try and fix what went wrong. And so as you see, he's coming hard with the wall wrecker, and the wall wrecker's made it all the way through the centre of the base, right to the town hall, sort of not cracking until he's got really deep through. Unfortunately, he's missed the Inferno Tower at sort of 3 o'clock, but as you see, it hasn't ended up costing him too much so far. But he's also sort of misplaced this jump spell as well. There's nothing was able to use it. He sort of should probably have been placed slightly more towards the middle so that the troops that were going through the middle could get to it. But I guess he just thought there was some troops in that other compartment. And he almost misses the Queen ability, but gets it in the end and finishes off that Archer Tower, Wizard Tower, sorry, and gets the Inferno Tower with a slither of health remaining on his Queen, using every hit point of that level 60 Queen. Now, just the sheer weight of the skellies left are going to overwhelm the Inferno Tower and the Archer Tower that are left, and they will just bash against this wall for a little bit before one of them opens up and all the skellies come pouring through along with the barbarians left over from the king. And there you have it, a 12v12 from our very own Rusty Steel. So overall, this was a fantastic war. It was really close right up until the end. We snuck out victorious with a 1-star victory, but Atlas Shrugged really pushed us. We put the pressure on early with a couple of triples at 11. They came back and just steamrolled over our 11s in return. We were quite even at 10v10, and then with only a handful of attacks left, maybe 5 on each side, I think they were up one triple overall, and we finished with the 12v12 and another 10v10, and they were unable to convert any of their chances, so we ended up taking the victory. And it was a great effort from the team at all Town Hall levels. Nice to see everyone working together, and all the 6-packs from Miss P, Chad and Blanco at 10 and 11, as well as the guys at 9. So next week we'll be facing Joggers in week 2 of the AWL, and I'll see you then. Bye guys.